caught in the matrix with special agents that are sent to destroy you. COINTELPRO, all right? Gentrification, right? Flint, Michigan's water, the crack epidemic was all set up by this damn hell house behind you. And you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans gotta realize why is this happening to you. Because you are the real children of Israel. Right? Your Christian church has lied to you. And even some of you white people should be mad too. Because y'all gonna suffer the same fate as Egypt for putting the Israelites into slavery.
Right.
All right? Because according to the Bible, the real Israelites will go to slavery on ships. Let's get Deuteronomy 28:68. Because they tell you only pay attention to the New Testament, because the Old Testament will feed you the truth that you need. Right? That's like me saying you're going to understand a curriculum by only reading half of the book.
Right.
That's like me saying you're going to understand a movie by only watching the end. You got to get the beginning to understand the end. And according to the beginning, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the real Jews.
That's right.
From the tribe of Judah, not Jewish. Because the suffix means something pertaining to, not the exact same thing. All right, let's get it out. Bring it out.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
And I guarantee your pastor never told you this. Bring it out.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
How the Most High is going to bring slavery on the Israelites?
With ships.
So who do you know went to slavery, aka Egypt, which means bondage in the Greek, right? Because the real name of that land was called Kemet. But they called it Egypt because of the bondage. You understand? So they said the Lord shall bring you into Egypt again with what?
With ships.
You heard?
By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again.
Because if I ask you what's your nationality, sister, what you gonna say? You're African American, right? Like two continents connected, like it was Transformers or Voltron or whatever, Power Rangers or something like that. That's a false identity that they put on you, man. You heard?
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies.
What the Most High said was going to happen to the children of Israel?
You shall be sold unto your enemies.
So who you know was sold unto people that treated them like their enemies. To this very day, still treat you like enemies. That's why you got the sisters over there crying with a bunch of victims over there, man. You still got the daughter of my people crying, right? Years after you claim that slavery has died. It never died. Y'all just switched it up and called it mass incarceration, man. Bring it out, Doc.
For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you.
And it says no man shall buy you because no man shall redeem you. That's what happened to Martin Luther King. That's what happened to Malcolm X. That's what happened to Marcus Garvey. The only person that's going to redeem the children of Israel is who the world calls Jesus Christ. A black man according to the Bible. And I guarantee your pastor never told you that. All right? I guarantee that. I guarantee your pastor never pulled up in Revelations how Christ looked. But read the verse at the beginning of the chapter. Deuteronomy 29, verse 1. Because you see who Moses was talking to.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 1. These are the words of the covenant.
Of the what?
Of the covenant.
This is the words of the covenant, right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all are under a covenant according to the Most High. And y'all are bound to him, right? Your name is Israel, really, not Israeli, right? You're not an Israelite. You're an Israelite.
That's right.
According to the Bible, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans gotta realize who you are, man. Right? Y'all gotta realize who you are. Because I guarantee your Christian pastor never told you that. He never told you the real Jews were black.
Right.
He ain't never tell you that. Right? Let's get how the Jews was. Let me get the Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. Let's see what Solomon had to say. Then I'm gonna tell you what Jeremiah had to say. All right? Then I'm gonna tell you what they called the apostles in the book of Acts, chapter 13. Right? You know they called them niggas. Huh? You ever heard that? You ever heard the apostles that called negro in the Bible? You ever heard that, right? You think Queso Cristo Blanco, right? They done lied to you, man.
Right.
Bring it out, man. Songs of Solomon, man.
The book of the Song of Solomon, chapter 1, verse 5. I am black.
What Solomon said?
I am black.
Go ahead.
But comely.
I'm black but beautiful. That's what Solomon said. And he surely was, because he had 1,000 wives. Don't that sound like Wilt Chamberlain to you?
Right.
Let's get it out, man. Bring it out, man.
O ye daughters of Jerusalem.
Guess how black he was. Read on.
As the tents of Kedar.
As the tents of Kedar, which means dark in the Hebrew tongue. Kedar, go ahead.
As the curtains of Solomon.
Read on.
Look not upon me because I am black.
So King Solomon said, don't look upon me because I'm black, okay?
Because the sun hath looked upon me.
Because he said the sun looked upon me, that's why I'm black. He didn't say the sun looked upon me, did I catch skin cancer and die like the big Jews in Jerusalem who's leading the nations in skin cancer and melanoma. Come on now, man. Y'all gotta read, man. Read on.
My mother's children were angry with me.
Go ahead.
They made me the keeper of the vineyards.
Read on.
But my own vineyard have I not kept.
Now let's get what Jeremiah says. Let me get Jeremiah 17, verse 4. Bring it out.
No. 14 to 2.
14 to 2. Let me get Jeremiah 14 to 2. And somebody else give me Jeremiah 8 and 21.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2.
Bring it out.
Judah mourneth.
The real Jews are in mourning. Once again, turn to the sisters. They over there in mourning. This whole thing is because the real Jews are in mourning. They're mourning right now. They say hands up, don't shoot. They say Black Lives Matter. They say, please, Master, could you finally love me after 400 years of slavery?
Bring it out.
The real Jews are in mourning. Go ahead.
And the gates thereof languish.
And the gates thereof languish, man. There's no protection, man. Our so-called protection, the police force shoots us down and kills us. Our so-called protection, the pastors lies to us. Our leaders tell us it's all about the dollar bill, y'all.
Right.
No, it's all about the Most High, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Right? Bring it out.
They are black unto the ground.
How the real Jews look?
They are black unto the ground.
They are different shades of brown. Black unto the ground, man. Right? That's how they are. Kadara Rakas are, man. Different shades of brown. Go ahead.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
Because you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, you are the real Jews according to the Bible.
That's
guess
right.
what? They don't want to hear your cries. When you cry, they don't want to hear your cries, man. They say all lives matter when you say Black Lives Matter. But guess what? Read that last part again.
And the cry of Jerusalem is gone up.
But the cries of Jerusalem has gone up. So just like Egypt suffered for what they did, modern day Egypt is going to suffer for what they did to the children of Israel, man. And I'm over here telling Trump, let my people go, man.
That's right.
Right? Let my people go. Because all you doing is causing pain and neglect to my people, man. Might as well let them go. You know what you got, Amawala? You give me Jeremiah 6, 16 and 14.
Good. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 8, verse 21.
Bring it out.
For the hurt of the daughter of my people am I hurt.
For the hurt of the daughter of my people, man. The daughter of my people is constantly hurt, man. Right? Sandra Bland, Corinne Gaines. Did you catch more victims on that poster right there? For the hurt of the daughter of the people, I am hurt. That's what Jeremiah said. But guess what else he said? Read on.
I am black.
Jeremiah's what?
I am black.
The Jews are what?
I am black.
Your head?
Astonishment have taken hold of me.
Astonishment have taken hold on me, man. I want you to get me the book of Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Because I guarantee your pastor never told you this.
Bring it out.
Right? Blessed is he that readeth and understand the words of prophecy. America's going to fall in nuclear destruction.
That's right. That's right.
This White House is going to get blown up like Independence Day, right? Because they had treated the real Jews of the Bible like dirt for too many years. So just like in Egypt, Moses said, let my people go, and the Pharaoh was hard-headed and stiff-necked, just like this cocky bastard with a bad weave on top of his head that stays in this White House, man.
God.
Right? Read what you got,
Acts 13, verse 1.
This is the New Testament. The book of Acts chapter 13, verse 1. Read on.
Now there were in the church that was at Antioch.
Because it was first called Christians in Antioch. Right? I guarantee your Christian pastor told you that, but he never told you this. Read on.
Certain prophets and teachers, as Barnabas and Simeon.
He called them Barnabas and Simeon, right? This is what they called the prophets of the Lord. Go ahead.
That was called Niger.
It was called what?
Niger.
It was called what?
Niger.
Niger is a Latin word for dark, which later on became nigger. All right? So they called them niggers when they walked into the church in Antioch. Right? They called them dark because they was dark just like Christ. Right? But he was not Caesar Borgia, not the episode of the Borgias. No, he was not that guy, that fake guy who you've been worshiping. Right? He was a dark-skinned man by the name of Christ who y'all crucified and killed. And he's coming back to save his people, who y'all still killing in the streets of America. With no justice at all, man. Read on.
And Lucius and Kareem. That's it on that.
Now read on.
And Magnin, which had been brought up with Herod, the Tetrarch, and Saul.
And who?
And Saul.
And Saul, because Saul was Paul. Right? Paul became Saul. And Saul was the first king of the Jews. So they called them black like Saul, man. They called them Niger, according to the Bible. Read what you got,
Jeremiah?
Yeah.
16 and 14.
Yeah. What's that say there's no peace? Nah, let me get the verse. Look where it says there's no peace. Peace, but there's no peace. See it? Matter of fact, let me get Ezekiel 13 and 10. Yeah, I want you to get Ezekiel 13 and 10. I want you to get Jeremiah 6 and 14. Yeah, 6, 14. 13 and 10. Come on, bring it out.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 13, verse 10.
Bring it out.
Because they have seduced my people.
They have seduced my people, man. They lied to them, told them that they were free, but gunned them down in the streets. They have seduced my people, man. They said, no, your civil rights is the same thing as homosexual rights. They have seduced my people, man. No, your sexuality, who you choose to screw, has nothing to do with my civil rights. We begging for civil rights. We begging for human rights. But guess what? According to these people in this damn madhouse, you still 3/5 of a man. According to their documentation, you so-called black man, Hispanic man, and Native American man. Right? Read again from the top, huh?
Even because,
go ahead.
They have seduced my people.
They have seduced my people, man. Right, go ahead.
Saying peace, and there was no peace.
They said peace, but there was no peace, man. That's what these sisters out here crying for. They're crying for peace, man. But there is no peace, man. Right? That's it on that? Go ahead.
And one built up a wall.
And what does Trump want to do?
One built up a wall.
You see, and the Bible never fails, man. Because the same prophecies and the same things that done happened before is happening now. There's nothing new underneath the sun. And you so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, y'all gotta stop being dumb and run into the people that still shoot you down with a gun. Y'all trying to run to the same people that hate you. You're trying to assimilate to a system that was meant to destroy you. You got what you got, Jeremiah 6 and 14.
Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 14. They have healed also the hurt of the daughter of my people.
See, now they saying, oh, it's okay, so-called black woman, I'm going to give you a job. You're an independent woman. Look at Beyonce. She said girls run the world. Right? They fooling y'all, man. Go ahead.
Slightly.
Go ahead.
Saying peace, peace.
You see, when they say it's peace, they lying to you, man. You can never trust the so-called white man, right? Just ask the Native American Indians. Ask them how much peace treaties they broke with them, man. Ask them if they ever keep their word, right? You so-called people that are born of God can never trust the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. Read on,
Saying peace, peace, when there is no peace.
What they said?
Saying peace, peace, when there is no peace.
And that's what our sisters over here still crying about. They still crying over peace, man. Matter of fact, what happened to all the so-called black women that went missing in Washington, D.C.? Where they at? Where they at? Let me get Jeremiah 9:1, man. You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all gotta wake up and smell the not even the coffee because they don't want you at Starbucks. Right? Don't wake up and smell the coffee. Wake up and smell the frankincense and myrrh. Right? That's what you need to do, man. You need to wake up and smell that frankincense and myrrh, man. And come back to your true nationality, man. Sister, what's your nationality? What's your nationality, sister? You see, and this is why our so-called black women don't finish out here. Because they losing even when they think they winning, man. Read on,
9:1. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 1. Oh, that my head were waters, and mine eyes a fountain of tears.
Jeremiah said, my eyes are a fountain of tears. Why is Jeremiah crying? Why was his eyes a fountain of tears, man? Why was Jeremiah crying? Repent for Jesus, right? How did Jesus look? How did Jesus look, sir? Huh? Esau.
How did Jesus look?
How did Moses look? Hold that.
Who are you guys?
Hold that.
We're the Israelites that the Bible speaks
The
of.
Israelites that the Bible speaks of. And America's going to get judged for putting us in slavery. The same reason why Egypt got judged for putting us in slavery. Don't you read the book of Revelations?
Who's in slavery?
The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, who are the real Israelites that the Bible speaks of, are in this day still in their captivity because they get killed in the streets without any justice, right? And they get mass incarcerated. And that's on top of slavery and segregation and all the troubles that this modern day Egypt has put on them. Read on, Yeah, read on.
The book of Luke, chapter 1, verse 68.
Bring it out.
Blessed be the Lord God of Israel.
Even in the New Testament, they tell you that it's the Lord God of Israel.
That's right. For he hath visited and redeemed his people.
No, all people.
His people.
Every people.
His people.
His people, man. You know, compliment that with the one in Matthew 1 and 21. Compliment that, man. Right? Because you so-called blacks, Hispanic Americans gotta realize one thing, man. You have been lied to your whole damn life, man. And even you white people should be mad too, because the ones on top, they know. Them demons in the White House know that they have been enslaving the real children of Israel and have you thinking that the Jewish people are the real Jews. But why is they called Jewish? That's like me saying my comrade here is good, but he's childish. He's not really a child though, and those are not really the Jews. We are really the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, man.
I agree with you that the African Americans so much have been oppressed. But how do the white people fit into God's plan?
Now they fit in God's plan.
Isaiah 14.
You are God's tool and God's sword to punish nations. But in the time comes, God is going to eradicate every single white person on earth, according to the book of Obadiah.
God's going to destroy all the white people?
Yeah, they're all the so-called white people, because you're not really white. You're different shades of red, like your forefather Esau.
I see.
Let's get the book of Genesis chapter 25. Let me read this to you first.
I agree with what you're saying about the oppression of the African Americans and so forth, but I disagree.
Do you respect the Bible though? Don't even take my words for it. I'm gonna let the Bible speak, because that's what I do. As an Israelite, I have to go by what the Bible says.
What do you do with like John 3:16? For God so loved the world, includes white people.
You want us to break that down for you?
I'd like to know what you think about it.
I would like to know that you have to start at John 14, John 3 and 14, right? Right. Read John 3:16, right? Read it for them, man. And you pull for me, Genesis chapter 25.
Bring it out.
The book of John.
Yeah, start at 16. Yeah.
Chapter 3, verse 16.
Because this is right here, this is what you call Christianity crack. Because you get this and you get a false sense of reality, right? Read on, all right?
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life.
So let's read John chapter 3 and 14 to get it in context.
Verse 14. And as Moses lifted up the serpents in the wilderness, even so must the Son of Man be lifted up.
So who did Moses lift up the serpent in the wilderness to? The Jews, the Israelites that the Bible speaks of. So he's saying just like Moses saved Israel, Jesus is going to save Israel. Right? And you got to understand the New Testament was written in Greek. And if you go into the Greek word that was used for world right there, it was actually saying society.
So what do you do with Paul's where he says that those who believe are the children of Abraham? It's not just the black people.
You talk about Galatians? Galatians? But he was talking to Israel, man. Let's get Galatians 1:1. See what that says.
Those who believe, though, all of those who believe are of Israel.
You ever heard of colonialism?
Yeah, I don't agree with that either.
All right, but that's the same thing that happened to the Israelites. They were being colonized by Romans and Greeks. So a lot of them took on Roman and Greek customs. Right? They were not really, that's like me saying I'm really an American. I'm not American. My forefathers was brought over here during slavery. You understand? So there was Israelites taking on Greek customs. That's who he was bringing back into the fold.
I believe the oppression of black people is absolutely dead wrong. But
and so does
what
Christ.
you guys are doing to the whites are no loss wrong.
But what does the Bible say, man?
You do the same thing to us as they have done to you.
Get Galatians 6 and 7.
That doesn't seem
Hold
right.
that. Get Galatians 6 and 7.
Man, that doesn't seem right.
And I want you to get Revelations 10.
I think that
13:10.
What the white people have done to you, it's not right, guys.
Yeah, read.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7.
No, you don't respect the Bible. Listen to what the Bible says. Go ahead.
Be not deceived.
Be not deceived. Go ahead.
God is not mocked.
You can't just hold a sign that says repent for Jesus and mock God when God is
talking
out the Bible, but you don't want to hear it. Go ahead.
For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Because whatever a man soweth, that what he shall also reap, man. You so-called white people have sowed pestilence, destruction, slavery, and extinction. Y'all actually cause certain species to be extinct in this earth. That's what you have sowed. So what you think you're gonna reap? You gotta reap what you sow. What comes around goes around. Y'all call it karma. We call it God. Right? Bring it out,
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 9.
Bring it out.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If any man have an ear, let him hear, man. If any man have understanding, let him understand this. Read on.
He that leadeth into captivity,
He that leadeth into captivity, go ahead.
shall go into captivity.
You're gonna take your ass into captivity, man.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
He that killeth with the sword. He that kill innocent so-called black, Hispanics, and Native American men. He that funds abortion, right? Right? He that does that, right? And he that puts up stupid behind Trump banners, right, is gonna go into slavery, man. Put up stupid behind Trump banners. Go ahead and represent that damn wig wearing homosexual, man. Somebody get Exodus 21. Right? And I want you to get Jeremiah 28 and 8. Get Jeremiah 28 and 8.
16.
Yeah. Exodus 21 and 16.
Okay. It's the book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16.
Bring it out.
And he that stealeth a man.
He that what?
He that stealeth a man.
He that stealeth a man. You ever read that? Your Christian pastor ever told you that? Read that again.
And he that stealeth a man.
He that stealeth a man.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And selleth him.
And selleth him. You steal a man and you sell him. Go ahead.
Or if he be found in his hand.
If the man be found in your hands, right? This is a law from the Bible, man. Who y'all claim to believe in, man. Y'all claim to believe the Bible. And in this White House, they say, in God we trust, man. But read that again from the top, man. Let them get understanding.
He that stealeth a man.
He that stealeth a man, go ahead.
And selleth him.
And if you sell that man, that that you steal, go ahead.
Or if he be found.
Yo, hold on. You got a question? You gotta ask me.
You're reading the Bible.
Of course. The Holy Bible.
What Testament?
That's the same Testament.
Old Testament?
It's all the same thing.
Old or new?
It's all the same thing.
Well, I'm a Catholic, so I go by the new.
I know you're a Catholic, so that you only get half the understanding.
Oh. So what's the other?
Have you ever been to school? Your teacher ever told you open up to half of the book and you're gonna understand your curriculum?
Public school.
Yeah, public school, the worst. But have your teacher ever told you open up to half the book and you'll get the full understanding of the curriculum?
What's half the book say?
Half of the book says, so God so loved the world.
So God so loved the world. I live my life by that principle.
Yeah, but
you
got to go to the beginning of the book to understand what
I
the
thought
world.
You said half the book.
You got to understand.
You got to go half the book or the beginning of the book. I said when you tell me what.
I said when you don't do the whole book, you get half the understanding.
So you got to go to the front of the book or the back of the book? What are you saying?
Are you inebriated?
Because you start in the middle.
If you're inebriated, brother, then I got no time to talk to you.
So what are you saying? The middle or the beginning or the back?
I'm saying the whole book, man. Somebody give me.
No, you don't just get to say something.
Psalms 40 and 7. Hebrews 10 and 7.
Yeah, why are you entertaining? Exactly. I'm asking you. The middle or
Psalms
the beginning or
47,
what? What
Hebrews
are you saying?
10 and 7. Psalms 40 and 7, Hebrews 10 and 7.
The book of Psalms, chapter 40, verse 7.
Bring it out.
Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book.
You know what volume means?
Volume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It means you're talking too loud.
No, I'm talking that.
So what's the middle?
I said volume.
You said the middle.
Do you know what volume means?
No.
It means the whole thing. Read that again, man. You understand?
I thought you said.
Lo, I come in the volume of the book.
Read on.
It is written of me.
Bro, the whole book is written of Christ, man.
Why'd you say the middle?
That's the idiocy of you so-called Catholics, man. Y'all don't understand that Christ is in the whole book. I didn't say the middle, man.
Yes, you did.
You're inebriated and you don't understand English right now, man.
Bring it out.
Right? You sound like a damn pelican,
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Get out of here, dog.
You're an idiot.
Right? Read what you got, Odd.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 10, verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come in the volume of the book.
So the same thing he said in the Psalms Old Testament is the same thing he said in the New Testament.
Bring it out.
Do you understand that, man? Do you understand that, yo? I don't think y'all understand that, man. Right? I want you to give me Ezekiel 33:33, and I want you to give me Hebrews 8 and 8. I don't think y'all understand what's going on here. They only tell you read half of the book because they want your dumb ass to understand half of the book. Y'all only get half of the prophecy. Now y'all don't understand that the real Jews or the so-called blacks that you have been enslaving and killing in America.
Right.
And that God is going to destroy the White House like he destroyed Egypt.
That's
right. Bring it out,
Ezekiel 33, verse 3.
Go ahead.
If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blows the
Ezekiel
trumpet.
33:33.
Ezekiel 33 and 33. And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come.
That's not what I want. Get Jeremiah 33. 31. Jeremiah 31. The water banyan.
Jeremiah 31 and verse 31.
Bring it out.
Behold, the days come, saith the Most High.
And this is what the Most High said. Go ahead.
That I will make a new covenant.
A new what?
Covenant.
Do y'all think y'all under the new covenant? Do you think you're under the new covenant? You don't know what that is, right? You shouldn't. All right, go ahead, man. Read on.
With the house of Israel.
With the house of Israel.
And with the house of Judah.
And with the house of Judah, man. The house of Israel and the house of Judah, man. That leaves out the rest of y'all. Right? Read that in Hebrews 8 and 8, man. The same damn thing, man.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 8, verse 8.
Because they've been lying to you people, man. Y'all should be at the White House with pitchforks and tiki torches, man. Because they've been lying to y'all, man. Y'all should be at the White House pissed the hell off, man. Because they've been lying to y'all, man. And your pastor been lying to you. You need to go get a refund from all your damn ties. You better go and drag him out his Benz he done bought off of your grandma's money, man. Because he been lying to y'all all these years, man. The so-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of.
That's right.
And these pastors that he set up are demons, man. Read it on, Ak.
For finding fault with them, he saith,
Jeremiah
behold, the days come, saith the Lord,
Read it out.
when I will make a new covenant
Go ahead.
with the house of Israel.
Who's the new covenant with?
With the house of Israel.
Go ahead.
And with the house of Judah.
Read on.
Not according to the covenants that I made with their fathers.
So the fathers passed down the covenant to the sons. And never said it went to the whole world. So your Catholicism is trash according to the Bible, man. Right? Your Mormonism is trash according to the Bible. Your Jehovah wickedness is trash according to the Bible.
That's right.
Right? You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans got to come out of religion and come back to thus saith the Lord.
That's right.
Right? That's it on that. Read what you got, Doc. I want you to get me Ezekiel 35 and 2.
Good.
Bring it
Look
out.
at Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries.
Against what?
Many
They
countries.
prophesied against many countries, man. They prophesied it against Babylon. They prophesied it against Egypt. And I'm over here prophesying against the new Babylon and Egypt.
That's
right
right.
to the Bible, man. Go ahead.
And against great kingdoms.
And against what?
Great kingdoms.
Make America great again.
Great
Who
kingdoms.
they prophesied against?
Great kingdoms.
Go ahead.
Of war.
Of war, go ahead.
And of evil.
And of evil, go ahead.
And of pestilence.
And of pestilence, man. And all those things is going to hit America, man. Because Vladimir Putin is going to ride to the damn nuclear button with his shirt off on top of a horse. And he's going to hit that button off the top of a damn horse with his shirt off, man. And you're going to be inebriated on your bike with a nuclear warhead hit you upside the damn head, man.
That's right.
All right?
God.
Go ahead. Said on that, read what you got, huh?
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 2.
Go ahead.
Son of man,
Obadiah 21.
set thy face against Mount Seir.
What the Most High said?
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
The Most High said to set our face against Mount Seir, man. Be at opposition against Mount Seir, man. You so-called white people are Mount Seir. Spiritually, according to the Bible, because your forefather is Esau.
Right.
You are the Edomites, according to the Bible.
Right.
And the Most High has ordered us to prophesy against Mount Seir. Go ahead.
And prophesy against it.
And do what?
Prophesy against it.
And prophesy against it, man. We're supposed to be out here to tell you that the White House is about to go down, man. And you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that try to cling on to the society, you're gonna die with the society, man. You're gonna go down with the society, man. Ain't no cooning in heaven. Ain't no cooning in Yasha Allah, man. All that cooning is dead. For dead. Fire burn up Babylon. Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible, man.
That's right.
All right, read on, Ak.
And say unto it, thus saith the Lord.
And that's all we saying to y'all, thus saith the Lord. I ain't make these words up. I ain't write this book 6,000 years ago. Thus saith the Lord, yeah?
Behold, O Mount Seir.
Or what?
Mount Seir.
You so-called white people, go ahead.
I am against thee.
The Most High said he's against you. And why is that? Read on.
And I will stretch out mine hand against thee.
All right? And get out, brother. Get out. Get out, brother.
That's
get
right.
out. You about to have your organs on the black market with your black
right.
ass.
That's
right, bro. Right?
Right.
Read on, Ak.
Mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate.
And the Most High said he's going to make Mount Seir most desolate, man. You see all these people gathering right now? When it's time for World War III and they shoot those nuclear missiles and FRIDs, man, it's going to be crispy out here, man. Y'all really going to get lit, man. Yo, death to Mount Seir, man. Right? Death to the nation that oppressed my people, man. Death to the people that cause death to my people, man. Death to the people that enslave my people, man.
That's right.
Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible, man. Read on,
I will lay thy cities waste.
what the Most High said.
I will lay thy cities waste.
And tell you something right now, man. Trump can't save you, man. Trump can't save you, man. Trump can't save you from the wrath of God, man. From enslaving the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, man. Why your Christian pastor never told you that Jesus was black? Y'all need to go smack him and take your money back. Right? That's what y'all need to do, man. Right? Roll up on him. Pull up on him and tell him why you never told me Jesus was black, man. That the real Jews are black, man. That we had the real Jews in slavery. Just like they did in Egypt, man. Right? Why was Moses mistaken for an Egyptian?
That's right.
Why was Joseph mistaken for an Egyptian?
That's right.
Y'all thought the Egyptians was white?
Teach, brother.
Man, read on, Ak.
Teach.
True.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
And that's how you know he is the Lord, man. When he set his face against Mount Seir and turned this whole place upside down,
That's
man.
right.
Turned it to a damn crispy nuclear
right.
snack, man. That's what he's gonna do, man. Burn it to a damn crisp, man.
That's right.
Fire.
More fire upon Babylon, man. More fire, man.
Amen.
Right? This whole White House is gonna go up like Independence Day, man. You're gonna see it, man. Right? Thus saith the Lord, thus saith Shalom, Elder. Shalom, Zakwan. Right? Thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Holy Bible, man. And we ain't out here to take no prisoners, man. Y'all can feel sorry for your enemies all you want, man. But in Israel, it's a zero cooning zone, man.
That's right.
Zero cooning over here, man. Let me get Acts 5 and 29, man. Let me get Acts 5 and 29, man. Because this is the biggest problem, man. Y'all believing in men. Y'all making flesh your arm. I think that's Jeremiah 7:15. Yeah, get that for me, Al. Acts 5 and 29, man.
The book of Acts, chapter 5 and verse 29. Then Peter and the other apostles answered and said,
This is what Peter and the other apostles said, man. And this is what y'all not doing now, yeah? You got a question? You got a question? You got a question? What's your question? We over here informing America that its imminent destruction is inevitable. Right? Because what you have done is the same thing the ancient Egyptians have done. You have held the children of Israel in slavery for over 400 years. So just like Moses warned the Egyptians before he was destroyed, us, the children of Israel, is out here warning America before they get destroyed, man.
That's right.
Your forefathers have committed the most blasphemous sin by holding the children of Israel in slavery. And they will not let us go, man.
That's right.
And they treat us like dirt, man.
That's
right. The real children of Israel is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. What your Christian pastor never told you is that every time the children of Israel break the laws of God, they go into slavery. And everybody that treats them wrong while they're in slavery is going to get punished, man. Right? Somebody give me Jeremiah, Isaiah 14 and 21. No, read on what you got. I want you Isaiah 14 and 21.
Acts 5 and 29.
Bring it out.
Then Peter and the other apostle answered and said,
This is what Peter and the apostles said, guys.
We ought to obey God rather than man.
And that's the problem, man. Y'all been obeying God. Y'all been obeying man and not God. Y'all been listening to man and not God. Man said it's okay to be a homosexual transgender. Y'all think it's okay. Shalom Zaquanya. Shalom. Right? Shalom. Right? That's what man has been doing, man. Has to make you believe nonsense and treachery, man, and blasphemy, man. That's what y'all been believing. Was what man has told you to believe, man. Go ahead. Read on, man.
Verse 30. The God of our fathers raised up Yahushua.
The God of our fathers. Our fathers.
That's right.
That's a possessive noun.
That's right.
You think God is for you? God surely ain't for you, red man. I'll tell you that right now, man. Read on, man.
Whom ye slew and hanged on a tree.
And you slew and you hung him, man. Just like you hung the rest of the so-called blacks and Hispanics during slavery. You hanging them off trees just like you did their Messiah. And you think you're gonna get away with that? Let me tell you something right now. Ain't no bulletproof vest gonna stop the Lord's wrath from hitting you, man. Ain't no tanks, ain't no missiles, ain't no nukes gonna stop the wrath of God for holding the true children of Israel in slavery, man. Right? Read on, man.